to Nashville Superspeedway for Prime Video's coverage of the Cracker Barrel 400.
Nashville, Tennessee, the sun doth shine on Music City, and drivers, start your engine!
As we put the green flag in the air in Nashville, Tennessee.
Denny trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack right there. Byron's going to fill that hole. Great launch by Briscoe.
Big slide out of the one of Chastain, 5 or 6 cars back, and that light blue Busch Light Chevy lost a couple spots. The restarts here can really be chaotic in that turns 1 and 2, and now the bump we talked about coming into play as you see the cars bounce over it.
Yeah, the Tronia Christopher Bale got a little aero tight side by side for 3rd place right there. Reddick and Byron. Here's the 16 car, AJ Allmendinger, come down pit road, Steve.
Yeah, Trevor told us issues of inspection, a stop and a go, no service allowed. We'll see when the 16 rejoins the pack. It'll definitely be a loss of 1 lap and probably be behind the field. He's looking for a quick yellow. That would save this 16 car. Driving as he should right there. Reddick dives to the bottom and on he goes.
Look at Hamlin. Here he comes off the corner trying to dive inside of his teammate. The block for Chase Briscoe. 8 to go in the stage.
Little contact right there. What happens down in this corner? Where does the 5 go? That's going to predict really who has the best grip to this corner. The 5's down there in front of the 11 of Denny. Denny up the racetrack, gets the 19 tight. We're side by side down the back straightaway.
Don't forget these bumps, Dale. You talked about how tough they would be by themselves. How about with traffic? Can Hamlin hold on over the bump right here?
Oh, he's going to clear. What a great job of Denny Hamlin, taking advantage of how the 5 car was limiting the 19.
Final lap of the stage.
I think Denny's just in kind of protect mode right here. He's forgotten about trying to lap the 5. He would love to, but he's not going to get it done. He just wants to keep that 45 car behind him. I think he's going to do that easily. Reddick does have more speed, but he's just run out of laps here at the end of this stage.
Larson qualified 28th, had the slide early, dropped back outside the top 30. He's going to be able to stay on the lead lap. Denny Hamlin comes back to the green and white checkered flag. He wins the stage in front of Tyler Reddick. Briscoe, Byron, Bell, the top 5. Back behind them as well.
Yeah.
Briscoe and Jones going at it.
Briscoe
Jones in the green 43.
Yeah, that's a good run from him.
Caution is out, 2nd time tonight. 47 Stenhouse off the pace.
We like the aggression, but this is one I would hope that Carson wants back. Right? Can't wait to talk to him after the race. I know it's happening in a blink, and he's a 22-year-old race car driver, but these are the coin flips that Carson has to give to Ricky Stenhouse if he wants to be raced with respect when it's his time to cut down in. I like aggression. I like hard racing.
Fender right there from the 42 or the 43 of Eric Jones cost him a spot or 2. Chastain to the bottom in front of Priest, blocks that air.
Oh, Noah Gregson straight up
double
around in front of the 48 and the 5.
Alex Bowman, 48, never finished top 10 here.
Big
Noah
damage
Gregson
right here.
coming off a great run last week at Charlotte. Heavy damage for him, and we'll see how dinged the 5 of Kyle Larson is. All 3 right in the vicinity. Another caution here early 2nd stage.
This is Nashville. When we have cautions, 30% of the time we have another yellow inside of 5 laps.
What's happened? There's a 4 car of Gregson, the 48, getting down in the corner right behind Corey Heim.
Oh, the 48 gets super loose.
Yeah, he just got over into the corner a little bit too hard. What a shot for the 4 car into the outside wall.
Larson able to hang on to it up there. Very little contact, if any, for driver 5. Hamlin, your leader in Nashville. Jones out of line, a little contact with Bell. Hamlin trying to get through on the bottom. And there goes Bell around.
Yes, John Hunter Nemechek in the 20 had contact all the way down into the corner, and it spins Bell around. Heavy damage.
Contact with the 43 of Eric Jones. Everybody racing tight for position.
Yeah, Jones to the inside here, and just, he thought the 20 came down on him. He wasn't ready to give that up. He didn't like, I think, what happened there on the front straightaway and just stayed with it.
Yeah, I think I had John Hunter Nemechek as the guy. It was Jones. Similar paint schemes got me. Let's take a look from on board. The prime camera for Chase Elliott. He's going to get a big view of this 20.
Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Easy. Down, 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 down. Keep going, keep going.
gosh.
You're good. One inside, two inside here. Any damage? Two inside.
Riding on board with the Ryan Priest here, and you can see.
They're wrecking in front of here. Stay mid.
Check up, man. 9. I don't know if the 9 didn't get just a little bit of that. See his car wiggle a little bit like he might have contacted the 20. Let's take a look.
Very little, if at all.
Wasn't sure what to expect out of his race car today.
But the door's open now for both these drivers because they've established track position. And you just said it, Steve. We got a long way to go in
Big
this
crash.
race. And there's
Corey Heim.
Man, what a night for 2311. Bubba Wallace speeding, the tire issue for Reddick. And here goes Corey Heim in the 67.
Expecting a great run out of this kid tonight. Here he is running on the inside of Keselowski off of turn 4 and just doesn't give Brad the room. Yeah, he just doesn't give Brad the room, and
he was racing inside the top 15.
yeah, I mean, and I was not surprised by that. Let's look on board here. Oh man,
I love they listened to that again because I thought spotter outside 6 was the information that he received.
yeah.
I don't know if he just didn't think he was that high or what happened, but it seemed like he was getting accurate information.
The yellow line not out of bounds here at Nashville. Blaney using all the track down the front straightaway, and Byron trying to squirt free off of 2.
Denny got out of shape, had to get out of the gas. He loses the lead. Now we're back side by side. The 12, the 24, Blaney, Byron down into turn 3.
Byron got the lead, and he can't even take a deep breath because here comes Blaney. Finally, through all of that, it's Ryan Blaney on point, and now we'll see what that car does out front for the first time. 1 to go in the stage.
Hocevar. Bottom of the screen is 77. Hocevar to the inside, gets a little bit loose, can't finish the corner, but he's trying.
We just need a Hocevar cam.
Dude.
Just all day, just follow Hocevar, put him in his own box.
Hey, here's another thought. Remember month and a half ago when they made the pit crew changes for Blaney? They've been the best group on pit road since then, and we know how big pit stops are going to be trying to maintain track position control this race at the end of the stage. Here comes the 12, back to the start-finish line. 25th win for Blaney in a stage. Logano trying to get away in the double deuce. Saw a couple of cars out of line back there. That red car, 41, Cole Custer. Blaney outside lane. Going to take the 12 car back to the point. Eric Jones trying to sneak by for second.
Eric Jones battles around the outside, defending a spot from Denny Hamlin.
Saw the penalty for Brad Keselowski. Also a penalty on that cycle for Josh Berry. Here comes Jones again. Penalty for Berry was over the wall too soon. 21 had to restart deep in the field.
Oh, we got a car spinner. Yep. 60 apiece.
Caution, one more. All right, you're rolling.
Heard the comment of dirty air, so right there is Priest off into turn 1, out of the gas.
Oh,
and he just loses the back.
so that's the dirty air I think we're hearing, right?
Yeah.
He hadn't experienced that looseness, gets in there, loses the downforce from underneath the car, back comes out of the racetrack.
He's giving us the numbers on Blaney. First on long run speed. Overall speed outstanding as well. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Now Blaney can cruise. Only driver at Team Penske that's winless so far this year. They came to play tonight. '12 car into 3 and 4. It's going to be a Nashville night to remember. Ryan Blaney is the man in Music City.
Checker flag. Oh, hell yeah, fellas. Awesome, man. Great job, guys. Great job all weekend. Thank you. Great bounce back from last week. Super proud of everybody, man. Here's to many more, guys. Thank you so much. Congrats, Timmy. Good job, brother. Base hits all night. Love it.
The playoff field is over half full.